Are you brand new to crypto and really wonder how to get into Algorand? Or are you a crypto veteran and have someone who wants to get into Algorand and you're not sure where to start to explain it? We're going to cover that on how to get into Algorand, how to buy Algorand, how to start a wallet, and then kind of like what you do from there. We're going to cover all that on today's Frugal VC. What's up, guys? Frugal BC here. Welcome back to the show. So today's video, I just really want to do something like going all the way back to the basics. And so this video is for someone that's brand new to crypto, doesn't know Algorand from Solana, or this could be the video for someone who's a crypto veteran, but struggles when someone asks, well, what is this crypto stuff? How would I even get into this? And I've had some videos on like the basics of crypto. But today I want to talk about how you get into Algorand. So we're going to talk about why Algorand, why I like it so much, why I think it's a great crypto to introduce to somebody, how to buy Algorand just from the very beginning, going to Coinbase and whatnot, and then how to set up your own wallet, because I think that's a really important part of the algo ecosystem. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about where to go from next and kind of give you some suggestions for some of mine or other videos to watch to kind of take it to the next level. So let's get into that today. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is why Algorand? Well, there's three reasons why I like Algorand. Now, I like a lot of different coins. There's a lot of great ones out there. There's a lot of projects I'm interested in, but I have to tell you, out of all of them, Algorand's still probably my favorite. And that's for three reasons. One, very low cost. Now, I don't mean the price of the coin, although it is a pretty low priced coin, but the fact that the transactions cost so little. So when I send Algorand to somebody, or I do something on the DeFi platform with something like Ethereum, it can be like prohibitively expensive. But what I like about Algorand is each transaction tends to be about 0.002 algo. Now that's usually far less than a penny. So to do anything on Algorand, you can do and not break the bank. I really like that. Now number two on that list is that it's fast. Algorand transactions do not take long at all. Of all the projects I've used, it's probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest, that I've used. Usually if you send Algorand from one wallet to another, it can take like seconds. That is not the case with something like Ethereum or Bitcoin or a lot of the other platforms out there. So that's a big plus in Algorand's favor. But the third one I want to talk about, and I almost think this is the most important, although the three together work really well, is the fact that Algorand and most of the projects on it are really user-friendly. You can actually usually figure out how to use them without too much instruction. I like that a lot. Now, you might still have to do some reading on like why you would want to do something, or like what's the benefit of using something, or maybe how to like maximize your results on it. But usually it doesn't require a big instruction manual to use. And I have to tell you, I've used a lot of other wallets and other platforms, and they can be just mind-numbingly complex, like way more complex than they need to be. A lot of these things are designed by engineers, and engineers just think differently than normal people. So I've been on a lot of platforms where they could have just worded it really simply, and they don't. They make some big mumbo jumbo phrase, and you're just like, I don't know what they're talking about. Algorands, I don't really know why. Maybe it's because they're built on the Python platform, which is a really user-friendly coding language, but Algorand stuff just seems to be user-friendly. So I'm a big fan. Okay, so let's say you're sitting there at home and you're like, hey, great, I'm sold. Well, where do I get Algorand? Well, the best way to do this is going to be a centralized exchange. So what do I mean by this? A centralized exchange is basically kind of like a company that runs a marketplace for cryptocurrencies. The most common one is Coinbase. There's also crypto.com, FTX. There's a variety of them that you can. KuCoin is one. I personally use Coinbase. I think it's pretty easy. It's pretty user friendly. It's pretty easy to buy on. and you can earn a percentage on Algorand just for keeping it there. So, from there, what you'll do, you'll go through the verification process. They'll ask you it's called KYC, know your customer. Basically, you just have to kind of prove who you are. And that's like a US government regulation to weed out some scams. You'll go through that process, and then you'll be able to hook up your bank account or your credit card, whichever way you want to pay with, and then you can buy your crypto. Algorand is on most of the exchanges because it's like a top 30 coin. I think it's in 28 right now. So it's not some like small little project that's maybe kind of shady. Like, it's been around quite a while. Now, I personally have stepped up to Coinbase Pro, and if you want to save a lot of money on fees, it's a good idea at some point to do that. Just a fair warning though, Coinbase Pro is not user friendly. I had to watch like a tutorial video a couple times before I figured it out. So, but you will save a ton on fees. They're like fractions compared to Coinbase. So something to keep in mind, something you might want to learn down the road. Now, you could, once you buy it on Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, if you buy it on Coinbase Pro and you're going to hold it, I would send it back to Coinbase. Just a tip, because in Coinbase, you can earn like something like 4.6% on your algo just for holding it. You don't do anything else. That's not bad. For some of you, you might say, you know what, I'm going to stop here. Maybe I'll stop here for a while, just kind of get used to it, get my comfort level up, and then I'll go to the next step. But if you want to go to the next step and really take full advantage of the Algorand ecosystem, you're gonna have to get a separate wallet. Okay, so what is this? What is a separate wallet? Well, Algorand has its own wallet. Some are web-based, some are mobile, where you can hold Algorand. You might wonder, well, I'm already holding it on Coinbase. What do I need to do that for? Well, the reason you get a wallet is because the wallet lets you participate in all these other projects that you can either earn passive income, there's games coming, all kinds of cool stuff that you can do that you can't do holding it on Coinbase. So some of you might decide you don't want to do that. That's fine. But if you want to like take it to the next level and like earn a lot more passive income, you got to go to the wallet. Now there's a few different ones. The official Algorand wallet has now become Para, and it's a mobile app that you use to sign into crypto projects with. I personally don't like having any of my crypto stuff in mobile. It's just never worked out well for me. Anytime I've lost my phone, it just seems like a real pain to try to get any of that back. So I've been a big fan of using myAlgo. So that's the one I'm going to show you today. There's a few, some are web-based, some are otherwise. Some people really like the Ledger wallet because you have like the actual USB key. Me, I just like myAlgo. So that's what I'm going to walk you through right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is the myAlgo site. It's wallet.myalgo.com. And all you're going to do is hit access. Just a little disclaimer telling you to keep your phrase and your private keys. So make sure you make a backup of these. So the mnemonic phrase, it's like 25 words. It's just regular English words that you'll recognize, everyday words. You're going to make sure you keep that, and then you hit accept and then hit continue. Now this is you're going to set a password. Now this is a dummy account I set up on the Chrome browser. I don't normally use Chrome browser. I just wanted to show my sister, and then I screen recorded it so I could show you too. So this is just like a regular password, and you're going to use this to log in a lot when you go on different crypto sites. You'll probably have it auto saved. And yeah, I'd say normally I would actually save that password. I didn't for this one because it's just now if you had a wallet before, there's options to do import wallet. I'm just going to do create a new wallet. As you can see, there's also, here's the phrases. Oh, I went back. If you do the Ledger Nano, you can do your wallet through here too. Okay, so we're going to click on new wallet. And like I said, don't share your keys with anybody. Also, be really careful. So these are your keys, and you're going to want to make sure to copy them somewhere. I keep them in a locked notes file on my computer, and then I have them written down too, because you just do not want to lose these. You're just done. There's no recovery process. This is part of crypto. It's really secure, but sometimes maybe scary secure. So I'm just basically going through and I took like screenshots just for the sake of the demo. I didn't write it down for this one because this was just a demo, but basically you just go through and you write everything down. You want to keep these somewhere really safe. And there's 25 of them in total. I went through, I was just taking pictures on my phone, but that's not what you should do. You should really write them down and keep them somewhere safe. And like I said, I keep them on a notes file in my computer, and like a locked one with a password. And then you'll have to tell them that you wrote it down, and you better really write it down because they're going to make you put it. They're going to ask you what's word 17, and then you have to go. It was this one. So write them down with the numbers too. That's really important. That's what I did here, and that's why I'm able to get through this. They're doing this for your safety. They just want you to not lose your word. They want to make sure you really did write these down, because like, and it has, every once in a while it logs you out and you will have to enter these in again. So it doesn't happen really often, but it does happen. And you can name your wallet too. I didn't really name my wallet. It seemed kind of, who cares? Now this is, I saved my password, so you just put it in. And remember, I didn't save mine because it was a demo, and that's it. That's actually all there is to it. Now this is up here is you can see we're under wallet number 1. That's your actual address. That's the address of the wallet I created. Where I click down, that will show your Algorand, and then you'll be able to scroll down and see all your assets. And then underneath is the transactions. You can see all your transactions where it says there are no transactions yet. That's where all your transactions will be listed. And you can actually filter by coin too. So if you have other coins in your wallet, you'll be able to find like those things really quick. And you see what I just did there? I just copied the address, just that little like double sheet thing up there. So if you want to send crypto to it, you would just click that address and you would send it. Now this is the send one. So if I was going to send it, I would put how much money in there and then copy and paste the address I'm sending it to and send it. Yeah, so creating a wallet is actually really, it's just that simple. It's really not that hard. And then once you do that, like I said, so if you want to go from Coinbase to Algorand, you'll go into Coinbase, select the Algorand part, select the Algorand out of your wallet, hit send, and then send, it'll have a little address. You just take the address where I showed you, and you copy it, you paste it into the send. It will probably ask, specify the amount you want to send, and then it will ask you for your Google Authenticator password. That's something you'll set up while you set up Coinbase. And that way, anytime you do like a major transaction, it will ask for your authenticator. So you pull up the authenticator app on your phone, it gives you the number, you put the number in, and then you'll be able to send it. And it will show up in a matter of seconds. It's really fast, okay? So like I said, make sure you store your keys, keep them in a safe place, multiple places if you can, just to stay safe. So just giving you that tip out there. So you set up your wallet, you got Algorand, you got some Algorand in your wallet. It's burning a hole in your wallet. What are you going to do with it? Well, like I said, now you could leave it in there and do nothing. You're actually going to earn more in your wallet. It's more like 6% than you will on Coinbase, which is more like 4.6, because they're going to earn a little, they're going to take a little off the top. That's the price you pay for convenience. So some people, hey, I'd rather Coinbase just deal with all the addresses and all that. I don't want to deal with this stuff. You can take a little bit. I'll still take my 4.6%. Because hey, 4.6%, guaranteed. That's not bad. But the possibilities are endless. Now, one of the safest things you can do is participate in Algorand governance. And I've got numerous videos on Algorand governance. You should definitely check those out. But basically, you commit some money that you say, I'm going to leave in my wallet. I'm not going to touch it. And I'm going to tell you, so you might commit like say 50 algo. So for 1 quarter, the current quarter is like January to March. I'm going to leave the Algorand in my wallet. I'm not going to touch it. And I'm going to vote when you're going to send me a vote, and I'm going to vote once on something to do with the Algorand system. As long as you do that, you'll earn a percentage on top of your staking rewards. Now, the staking rewards are supposed to be going away sometime this year. I've had a really hard time trying to get information on when that's actually happening, but it should be going away pretty soon. But the governance will stick around, so you can earn passive income Very, very easy with very, very little work. You just have to vote once a quarter, and you do that right on the Algorand governance page. You'll log in with your wallet, just like we talked about, and you'll vote, and then you'll get, you tend to earn tends to be between 12 and 14% on a yearly basis. But the actual percentage for the quarter tends to be between 2.5 and 4. So it's somewhere in there. That's not bad. That's more than you're getting on staking. So just for participating in governance. Now, for some, that's not good enough. That's where we're going to go to some of these other projects. I'm not going to detail them because I've got videos on all of them if you want to check them out, but I'm going to briefly describe a few of them. There's TinyMan. Now, TinyMan is basically what's called a DEX, a decentralized exchange that allows you to swap Algorand for other assets. A lot of those are tokens that are built on the Algorand blockchain. Those are called Algorand standard assets. It's basically just tokens stacked on. So there's Algorand layer 1, and then there's tokens stacked on top of, built on top of it. So they're all built on top of that Algorand layer. And you can swap for other tokens to try some other tokens out. Some of those are connected with projects or games or what have you. Some of them do stuff like, there's Ocean, where they raise money for helping the oceans. There's a tree one where they plant trees. And so a lot of cool projects like that. Akita Inu, where they raise money for animal shelters. I'm a big fan of that one. And what you can do is you can have pairs of tokens that you provide to the platform so that they have liquidity to facilitate those swaps. And then you earn some pretty good passive income for doing so. Now, they really vary, but some of them are 30%, 40%, 50%, 80%. Some really high returns on your money there. Now, Yieldy is another platform where you can stake and earn money just by participating in the platform. Now, it's based on the Yieldy coin, and you can stake Algo to earn Yieldy. You can stake Yieldy to earn other coins, and they kind of change every so often. And then they also now have liquidity mining as well, where you can stake your liquidity pools. I guess it's not really liquidity mining, but you can stake your liquidity pool tokens on Yieldy to earn some really crazy passive income. Some of them I'm earning 200%. It's really nuts. Algo Stake is a lot like Yieldy. It has its own Algo Stake platform. A little bit different because they don't use smart contracts, which some people think is a little shady, but the coins stay in your wallet, which is kind of nice. And then there's actually a number of games coming out. There's not a lot out right now, nothing that I'm playing, but there's some ones coming up. And I did a video pretty recently on some of the games that are coming out pretty soon. So I'm really looking forward to ones like Cosmic Champions. The Zone has some cool stuff coming up. Alchemon, I actually have a few Alchemon NFTs that are earning me this passive income that I get every Saturday just for having the stupid NFTs, just for having the dumb little critters in my wallet. So that's something too. It's a little complicated right now, but I think when they make the actual game instead of just sending it to addresses, it'll make more sense. So anyway, the reason I want to show you this, how to set up a wallet like this, is because the wallet's basically your passport to all these different sites. So you got to have it. And it's remarkably easy because once you have the one wallet, and that allows you to log into all these things just by basically clicking the connect wallet and then signing the little password window, which, I have auto saved on my computer, so I don't even have to think about it. I have a password system, so I know what it is if I need to, but super duper easy. So it's like the brain or algo experience. It's like the passport to the algo world. So I hope this helped. I hope this is a video both for beginners. If you're brand new to crypto and you're like, what is this Algorand? How do I get into it? I hope this walked you through and teach you how to do it, because I think the crypto world can be really dense and really difficult to understand if you're a newbie. And I try to explain things that without using a lot of jargon as much as I can, or if I use the jargon, I try to explain it. And I've got family members who are asking me about this too. I just walked my sister through how to set up a wallet the other day. And I thought man, I really want a video for not just for the people, but also for, people like me who have been in crypto a while, but when people ask you about it, it just feels so hard to explain it on the spot. It's easier just to have an organized video. You can say, hey, watch this video, and if you have any questions, let me know. So that's what I wanted to do today. Let me know in the comments if you think this is helpful. Let me know if you're going to share this with your family members or friends or whoever is getting into crypto. I hope it's really helpful. And anyway, anything I can prove on it too, let me know, because I'm sure I'm going to try to do more of these in the future. I really want And I do have a beginning crypto playlist. I'm going to add this to it, and it's growing. It's still kind of small, but I want to grow it more. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this is helpful. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe, because I didn't say that before. And I will see you in the future.